Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Mon Bazou, and right, Leo's there. Right, we haven't got enough to do a run of this yet. So what I'm going to do is take that out, and we're going to do something a little bit better in this episode. Right, so it's late at night, and Leo would have had his treat already, so we won't worry about that. Let's make sure all his bowls are filled up. Pop that back down there. Yeah, so the console, when you've charged it, it gives up to 3 saves. So them 2 green bits at the top, that means I've got 2 saves left. So I might as well place it there, and then we don't have to worry about it so much. Right, so let's sleep. Hello, Leo. You alright, mate? Let's sleep quickly, and then we can get on with our day. Right, nice early start. Perfect. Okay, and let's go. Right, Leo, do you want to come for a drive, mate? Come on. Okay, you can have that. There we go. Right. Yeah, let's do it. So I don't need to have any maple syrup or anything just yet. Like I said, I'd sort that out off camera, didn't I? Naughty Johnny. Right, here we go. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab the chainsaw. And so that's at Mel's at the moment. We'll go and grab that, and then we're going to cut down some trees. Sorry about the steering wheel. We're going to cut down some trees and, yeah, start getting the garage built. And also, how do I bib? There we go. Oh, Jesus. Also the maple syrup shack. Because, yeah, these last few episodes have obviously been trying to demonstrate what's in the game, and I've been trying to, sorry about the wheel, I've been trying to get other YouTubers involved in it who have never played it, so it's kind of like a demonstration and a really rough guide on how to make money on it. I really do hope that they pick the game up. Because like I said a few episodes ago, even if this game wasn't updated, I still think that it deserves the money that it's up for, 14 quid or whatever it is. Right, we'll quickly speak to Giles. Hello, buddy. How you doing, mate? Yep, I know. See you later. And, yeah, also, sorry that there's been a little bit of a gap, but, I didn't want to go back to doing an episode a day and then kind of run out of things to do again. So, yeah, that's why there's been a bit of a delay. So, yeah, please don't expect an episode every day for the moment. We will get back to that, won't we, Leo? But, yeah, at the moment, I can't really justify that kind of thing. Right, Mel, how are you doing? Yep, I just need to take this back. Sorry about that, Mel. Right. Have a good one. Right, so we'll chuck this in the back. So yeah, this is ending the challenge early. See you later, Mel. But what I'll do, I'll quickly show you my statistics. So the cash that we've made, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we've made $1.1 million on hard mode. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much done. Did I say bye to Mel? Right, see you later, Mel. Have a good one. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, let's go and cut some trees down then, Leo. Do what Jolly does best. Right, we've got plenty of fuel. We've got enough at home. I'm just going to really quickly check that we haven't got any bills to pay. Okay. Right, good, we did. So let's quickly sign that. Yeah, so our name's Jason on the game. And post that. Nice, close that. Can't do anything else here at the moment, but who knows. And I don't have any, like, yeah, info other than what I've got off the Discord server. I did see that he'd posted something the other day though, and someone asked when the game's update is coming, and he just replied, it'll come when it's ready. So yeah, that's good. That means that it's not going to be buggy. Okay. Right, here we go. Right, Leo. Oh Christ, we've got our chainsaw in the back, haven't we? I should be driving with a little bit more care than this. Is it still there? Yep. Okay. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, so you can only cut down the trees on your property. And I probably should have picked the wood splitter up on the way past. But that's alright. Okay. Right, so what I need to do is find where I'll put my cutters so we can take clippings. Right, Leo? There you go, mate. There they are. Right, so the pruning loppers. If I do that, that. Okay. We probably won't actually need the birch, but that's alright. So then it gives us these little cut-ins and we can place them down wherever we want. So let's just place a few of these. Be really careful with this though. So if you plant lots and lots of trees at once, it will affect your frame rate because they do actually grow pixel by pixel. So you can just about see it moving. So yeah, if you've got a kind of lower end PC, well, not even lower end, but if you've got a PC that isn't ridiculous, I wouldn't plant too many trees at once. That's the only time I've had frame rate issues on the game. And I just need to show something else quickly as well. Oh, we've got a barrel there. Okay, did that shut? Okay, so something else as well. Someone told me in vegetation to knock the foliage density down. So if I bring that right up for a second, if you look over here, yeah, we get grass. And not only does this help with frame rate, but when you've done a load of cut-ins, it makes it quite difficult to yeah, see where they've gone. So my advice is just to turn it off because it looks alright without, in my opinion. Right, so I just need to really quickly go up and refresh my memory as to what trees we need. I think it's pine that we need, the maple shack. Okay, right, so let's have a quick look. Put the handbrake on, shut the door. We'll leave that one. Yeah, pine logs. So we'll get the chainsaw, and this is a pine tree. So let's cut this. Right, careful, Leo. Okay, fell it onto the truck. I didn't mean to do that. Right, so that gives us log pines. Okay, so we need 64 of them, so it's quite the ordeal, but we'll get through that in no time. So I'll show cutting down a few more, and then I'll probably do the rest off camera. You can stack them in the back of the truck, and they go alright in there. Also, obviously, you could put the extensions on the sides, and you'd be laughing. Right, so just in case, we'll do some cut-ins for these pine that I'm about to take down, replant them, and then in a few days we'll have some more available. So I don't know whether there's enough pine on our map already to be able to build that and sort France's out. Can't remember. So we'll just get these done, but the pines in the future we'll not be using because you don't really get anything out of them. Right, so go around, make a few cut-ins. So every time I do a cut-in on a tree, it means that we can basically double the amount of trees we've got. So that's what you do with the maple, because you have to tap the maple trees to yeah, get maple syrup out of them. Right, so I'm going to take this birch down as well, because yeah, at the moment it's just in the way and unnecessary. So let's do that now. Okay, and if I remember right, no, you can't pick it up. in that state. So let's in fact they can just stay there for now. We'll plant another one of these. Cut this down, because then we're not losing out. They've never died, and the fertilizer that's in the basement can be used to speed up the process of their growth. So you can make that of potatoes or basil. And also spoiled poutine. If you're playing on hard mode, spoiled poutine can also be used. So that's all good. Right, so that's our fresh tree, so 0%. And yeah, a grand, I don't know what that was for. Maybe 2 big packs of basil. Okay, so let me do some more of this off camera. I'll plant that quickly and I'll be back with you momentarily. Okay, so I've been busy, so I've got that almost done. So 2 more logs to go and they're just over here. And now where's Leo? As you can see, our anxiety is up a little bit. So I did have to go home and have some maple syrup and poutine. Yeah, so the best way of getting your anxiety down is patting the dog. But I don't know where he is. Anyway, let's get this done. So I did have to move the truck because, yeah, of the footprint. So footprint is going to be this bit. And I need to move them as well, I think. Let's move that out. I bought some of these so I can show that working. Right, ready? Move further back. Oh, I think I need to move all this stuff. I hope the trees aren't in the way. There we go. Nice. Right, so we've got our sugar shack. So we've got a big barrel here. We've got a pump here, so no trees connected at the time at the moment. And this only pumps during the daytime. Right, so inside we've got newspaper. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. They're our spare seeds. We've got newspaper. And when we've chopped the wood up using the wood splitter, we'll put the wood in there. And yeah, I'll show that process in just a moment. So we might as well leave it open for now. Okay, and I think I've got some pipes and stuff down on our little workbench over there. So we'll go and grab them quickly. And I also, yeah, I need to be a little bit careful because my anxiety. So if on hard mode, if my anxiety reaches the top there, we'll die. Yeah, so we've got some pipes, so we've got enough to connect, I think, 9 trees. Let's really quickly find Leo. Leo, where are you, mate? Here he is. There we go. Right, sorry about all this. Okay, so we need to go and get our wood splitter. Leo will follow you up to a certain point and then he'll just run home. And there's no traffic on this bit of road. I mean, cars can't actually hurt him, to be honest. I wouldn't do this in real life. I should have just got him in the passenger seat, shouldn't I? It's why I'm trying to rush to get as much done in this episode as possible. Okay, so you do need to fuel the wood chipper up, but you don't have to fuel the chainsaw up. It's very, very good on fuel. Right. Yeah, so I did buy this wood chipper for our brother, but he's not going to be using it, so we'll use it instead. Yeah, so firewood needs to be placed there. Okay, let's get going. So the traders are a little bit wonky in this game. This one is the best one, the wood splitter. It acts pretty much how you'd expect it to. But yeah, the other traders, they're not fully implemented yet. So there's a trader that you've seen me use before for bringing product back. And then there's another trader that's but like towing, like an A-frame kind of trailer. And yeah, neither of them behave that nicely. But when you do go to buy them, they do both say not fully easy for me to say, not fully implemented into the game, so you kind of get what you're given. And one more thing we need, sorry about all this, Leo. We'll take this barrel up. So yeah, it was pointed out to me that I don't need the barrels. However, and that's just because of the amount of money that we've already got, I do want to demonstrate as much as I can in the game. Did we fuel it up for him? We did. We'll take that anyway. Yeah, I want to demonstrate the game because obviously some people, when they're first starting, they'll have nothing, so you'll have to use the barrels. I've just thought... Oh no, it's alright, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to go to the external camera. So we won't actually pump any maple syrup tonight because it's too cold outside. So you do have to wait until it's warm. But let's get some of these trees connected. And we'll leave the wood splitter out the front here. This will all make more sense soon. Okay. Right, so we need the taps. And I need to go like this all the way along. Come on now, Jolly. So this isn't going to be very neat either, by the way, but it's going to be a lot neater than my first attempt. So 10 of them down in the old thingamajig, and then we'll grab this, equip it again. We'll pop the flashlight on. There we go. And I won't worry about connecting this just yet. So okay, and then let's drop this for a second. So no maple trees connected. Very, very bad. I know, Santa Goat. And then we'll pop that in there. And then, yeah, so a to-do list has been checked. And now we've got 10 trees. So in the daytime, these will start giving out sap. It will fill this up. And then round here. Oh yeah, and this is some of the other recycling, so I'll need to put that in the bin at some point. There is a light in here as well, so let's have that on so it's nice looking. Right. So in there, we need to light that little stove. So how you do that is you pop this on. That's burning through the petrol now. We'll watch the next one. And then these little logs, as soon as you go up to it, it kind of automatically takes them. I think birch is the best one to start with. Okay, so that will do for now. So we'll turn that off and then I'll put it back to the run position. And we'll pop these. Actually, no, we won't do that. Let's go and sleep quickly. Can't take that out. Yes, I can. Yeah, so we'll quickly go and sleep. Leo, where are you, mate? Come on. So that it's pumping and I can show that. Right, so I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so nice and early. We got $1,500 from the sale of basil. So let's get straight over here and start getting things set up. So I think it's 8 o'clock it starts pumping, but it might be 9, I'm not sure. But we can get things set up and I can quickly give you a little tour. And we'll quickly do this as well. So we didn't need this. So if I add that to it, that will grow a lot quicker. You can only add one tree. Okay, so we've got these now. So let's bung them in here. Oh. So where we're connected to the grid, I can actually make this electronic, which I will do, but I just want to show it working standard. I think the ideal amount of logs to put in is 4. And I've just thought, I don't think we've even got the blowtorch. We might have. This needs to be open so that it flows in. And when it's... No, I'll just show it when it's happening. Right, and then this is where it's going to come out in the end, if that tap's open. Okay. Right, so I need to go and see whether I've got a blowtorch. But let's pop this in here for now. So the furniture that you can buy, like the desk and the shelving, is really useful for in here. That's what its main purpose is, I think. Right, so while we're going, hopefully it'll get warm enough for all this to start pumping. Yeah, we might have a blowtorch, I can't really remember. I think we have, because I seem to remember burning the little pots. So let's go and see whether I can find it. It might actually be down there. Right, come on now, Jolly. Is it? No. So it might be in our little shed or on the desk. Can't see it over there. No. Okay, that's all right though. We'll just go and buy one. It might be around somewhere, who knows. But we do need that today, so there it is. Nice. Have we got any big bolts? Yes, we have. Okay, so these bigger bolts here are what we need to secure the sides on. I will try this, but it probably won't work. I'll try driving without them. Actually, no, I'll just bring the bolts over. Okay, so we need the bolts. And the wrench. So yeah, the bolts, sorry, the back box there, whatever you call it, the sides. We will need these for doing Francis's firewood. And also getting the garage built, so we'll crack on with that next. But in this episode, we're mainly going to be looking at maple syrup, so I'm not going to worry about cutting any trees down for Francis. We might have to have odd bolts. Oh no, it looks like we'll be alright. So yeah, if you don't bolt this down and you try driving, it'll just fall off and it makes it very awkward. So don't be lazy, just grab some bolts. They're not expensive. It's always good to have spares as well. Hello. There we go. And finally, that one. Okay, so that's done. And we'll just pop that there for now. And that. Right. So let's go and see whether we've got any maple syrup in there yet. You can put things in the cab, by the way. So you can kind of keep an eye on them and they don't go flying out. So with the smaller items, that's what you should do, really. Okay, so we'll cut across here a little bit. On hard mode, you've got to keep watching that anxiety and making sure that you don't make your characters rumble. Okay, that and that. And... right, so over here. Too cold still. So I think it's 9 o'clock that comes in. So that will need to come in here. And while we're free, we might as well quickly do some of these. So we're not going to get much maple syrup. It's not going to add up quickly. That's all right. And then, yeah, once I've done these last few logs, we'll go and sell them to our brother. So you don't make much money, but it's a fairly good amount. It might actually be 10 o'clock that we start pumping. Or did I just hear it then? Nope. And you can actually see it going up. It is clear. It's a shame it's not more obvious, the colour of it. Okay, and this one. And you can't pick 2 items up at once, unfortunately. Oh, there's 2 there. There is a backpack mod, but I've never used it. And, yeah, it might just make the game too easy, really. Right, so 9 o'clock. How are we doing? Right, so if I'm quiet for a second, you can hear it pumping. And if we go there, running, nice one. Hello, Richard. So we'll let a little bit more come into that and then we'll light the fire. So let's quickly go and get these. We will plant that because why not? Yeah, if you lose the chainsaw, you can go and speak to Giles and he'll find it for you for a fee. Okay, and I really should turn this off. So double tap. And how are we doing? Yeah, there's just a tiny little bit in there, but let's give it a try anyway. So we've got the blowtorch, we've got the wood in there, we've put a little bit of paper in too. So let's light that. Pop that down there. Close the door, keep the heat in. And then, yeah, this will start filling up with maple syrup. Maple syrup? Yeah, maple syrup. Yeah, here we go. Look, so it's coming in here. And that might actually be all of it. Because obviously we're not going to be pumping that much. But, yeah, in the day, this will really fill up when we've got lots of trees connected. Right, so I'm going to pop you on pause. I'm just going to let that do its thing. What's this? Do I need to do anything? No. I'm just going to let it do its thing. And this will slowly fill up. Very, very slowly at this point. So let's turn that tap off for now. Yeah, so let me load the van up with all this firewood. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so they're all loaded up. So there's 18 in there. And now the steam's coming off. That means that it's producing it. And if we needed it, we can just tap this cup. And then we get a drink of it. So now we have the ability to make maple syrup and poutine over there. So this handle's off at the moment. This takes 120 litres. I think I said 200 before. But yeah, it's 120 litres. So if we keep this open, that will fill up. And then this will fill up. And then the process will stop. But it'll probably stop before that anyway, because we're going to run out of wood in there. Right, let's take this out so it's a little bit tidier. Okay, so now we'll jump in the truck and we'll go and sell this to Francis. I can't remember whether to build our garage he needs these or logs. Genuinely can't remember, so I'll figure that out while we're down there as well. Mustn't lose the chainsaw. We probably just lost some, so the money's probably not going to be accurate. And it changes depending on the type of tree as well. Okay. This is weird, playing this game and seeing logs in the back again, because I'm just not used to it. It's been so long. Well, it hasn't really been that long, but it feels like it. Because, yeah, my channel's not even a year old yet. It's a year old in 2 weeks. And, yeah, but this was my 4th game that I played on here, and it just feels like so long ago. Right, let's see. Will he take this? Yes, so he needs them. So what we're going to do, actually, is pop these in there rather than sell it as firewood, because we don't need the money. Okay. So, with these little spawn spots, as I showed with the huge packs of basil, you can just drive over them and it will take them. Sometimes it leaves one or two in, but yeah, just shuffle around a little bit. Or just stop being lazy, get out and do that. Right, so did we lose any wood? 18, nice, we didn't. So we need 30 more for in there. Well done, Johnny. Okay. Now. 11 o'clock. Okay, so what we're going to do now... Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go up and see Eric. And buy a couple more bits. I haven't decided what we're buying yet. So this episode's going to go over just a little bit. You don't need to water the trees, by the way, so they water themselves. But I'd say that, seeing as we just drove past the little... I can't remember what they're called now, watering can. Okay, cut the corner. And we just really quickly need to pop in here. Yeah, we've got a spare blowtorch there as well. And lots of bolts. I really like this idea. So thanks again, Beer Matt. I appreciate that. Right. Hello, gents. How are we both doing?
Hey,
both alright? Yeah, they both bought some earlier. Okay, so we need some big bolts. So some of them. And I might as well just buy another wrench. Cheers, fellas. And we'll have some maple syrup too. We'll have it out of here. Cheers. Right, see you later. Okay. Right. And then down to Eric. Okay. Right, so we need quite a few bits in here. Hello, buddy. We've got a setup now, mate. Right, so we'll get some of the... no, I need to do something else first. Okay, move them out of the way. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this. So it's 10 grand. And we're going to pop it in the back. And we'll bolt that in. Did it only need 2 bolts? I could have sworn it needed 4. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to enable us to take lots of maple syrup back and forth. But I will show the cans working, so that's why I bought them. And we're going to leave the spanner and these 2 spare bolts here, just in case. Okay, so now I want to buy both of them and the taps too. Okay. And so we've just got one of these out the front now. I'm just going to do it. We'll buy the other one too, so we'll be able to have 20,000 litres of maple syrup produced and stored out the front. So I'm not going to be buying any more of these. I'll just demonstrate how it works, and that will be that. This here means that we'll be able to use it straight off the grid. So let's do that, because I've shown that it works already. So now that will be connected to the grid. Now This makes the process a little bit quicker, so we'll do that. And this one here, instead of having 240 litres, we'll now have 480. So yeah, I know that's a bit like buying everything, but I might as well. And this means that we can actually drink the maple syrup, so we can can it up. So we'll buy one of them, drop the empty can in, and we'll drop these in. And what I like to do is wait until this is full up. So we'll come back tomorrow and get some more, but we'll buy the lids because they can go straight in our machine at home. Okay. And the way I'm doing it, we shouldn't actually need these. Oh. You can just, like, glitch it through. Right. Cheers, Eric. I think we've bought everything we need. Yeah, we have. We don't need them because... Oh, we'll buy them anyway. Why not? Cheers, mate. Okay, so we've just spent quite a lot of money, but still got 500,000. See you later, Eric. Okay, when you bring the barrels down, you don't get the money for it instantly. There's a bit of a delay. I can't remember exactly how much it is. Oh god, this is gonna sound awful. I can't remember exactly how long it is, but you get it paid back over a few weeks. You get the barrels back, so that you can reuse them. Yeah, you get the barrels back so that you can reuse them. So even though the barrels are quite expensive, when you first start, obviously you won't have as much money as I've had, because I've had loads of time to build that up. So you will have to use barrels to start with. But yeah, you get them back and you can make quite good money off of the old maple syrup. It's weird seeing this with the sides on. Okay. And yeah, so that's 37 minutes. So I'm going to have to end it here because that's way too long for my channel. Right, so yeah, I'll leave it here. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to pick up a roadside coffee. Our truck's rolling off, isn't it? Please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.